Sacred geometry and meditation, how to tap into the universal code of consciousness. What if you could meditate inside a blueprint of the universe? What if lines and shapes, circles, triangles, spirals, weren't just beautiful, but encoded with the same patterns that form your thoughts, your body, and your soul? Sacred geometry is not decoration. It is the language of consciousness made visible. In this sacred transmission, we'll explore how sacred geometry unlocks deeper meditation, aligns your inner energy body with cosmic intelligence, and reveals the hidden code of creation itself. Section 1. What is sacred geometry? Sacred geometry refers to specific patterns and proportions found throughout nature, architecture, the human body, and the subtle body. These patterns include the golden ratio phi, 1.618, found in pine cones, galaxies, and DNA; the Fibonacci sequence; the spiral of growth in sunflowers, hurricanes, and seashells; platonic solids, 5 geometric forms that correspond to the elements; the Sri Yantra, a Vedic symbol of intersecting triangles and the cosmic womb. Geometry is the architecture of vibration. It is how form arises from formlessness. These shapes are not invented, they are discovered because they're already present in the way energy flows. Section 2. Sacred geometry in Vedic tradition. In the Vedic world, geometry was never separate from the sacred. The Sri Yantra is one of the most revered diagrams in tantric and yogic practice. It represents the body of the goddess, the movement of creation and dissolution, and the union of Shiva, upward triangle, and Shakti, downward triangle. Temples in India were built according to Vastu Shastra, with strict geometric layouts to create resonance with the subtle body. The Bindu, or central point, represents pure consciousness, the still center of all motion. When you meditate on sacred geometry, you are aligning your mind with the blueprint of the cosmos. Section 3. Scientific and subtle parallels. Modern science supports what ancient seers intuited: cymatics. When sound frequencies move through a medium like water or sand, they form geometric patterns. Brainwave entrainment. Certain mandalas and yantras calm the brain and shift it into alpha and theta states. Fractals and chaos theory show that natural forms are based on self-repeating geometry, just like sacred diagrams. In the subtle body, chakras are often described as lotuses with geometric petals. Nadis, energy channels, intersect in spiral currents at major centers. Your inner body is already sacred geometry in motion. Section 4. Meditating with sacred geometry. You can use sacred geometry to deepen your meditation and awaken inner harmony. Here are 2 powerful methods. Yantra meditation. A yantra is a geometric diagram infused with mantric vibration. How to practice. 1. Choose a yantra such as Sri Yantra for spiritual awakening and inner alignment, Ganesha Yantra for removing obstacles, Kali Yantra for transformation. 2. Place it at eye level and gaze at the center bindu with soft focus. 3. Let your attention rest in the symmetry, feeling your breath slow. 4. Close your eyes and visualize the yantra in your third eye. Sit in silence and allow the geometry to resonate within. Breath and form meditation. 1. Sit in a stable posture. 2. Visualize a perfect circle of light around you. 3. On the inhale, imagine it growing brighter. 4. On the exhale, feel it pulse gently with each breath. 5. After a few minutes, shift to a pyramid of light rising from your base to your crown. These shapes are not imaginary. They are templates the mind can use to tune the energy body into coherence. Section 5. What you may begin to notice. With consistent practice, sacred geometry meditation may awaken a deep sense of inner symmetry and calm, a feeling of being aligned or tuned without knowing why. Lucid dreams involving symbols, temples, or light structures, more vivid meditation visuals, spontaneous inner stillness and awe. You begin to feel less like a person and more like a mandala of consciousness. Section 6. Poetic reflection. The universe did not begin with a bang. It began with a pattern. a circle spinning in silence, a triangle emerging from light, a spiral unwinding into time. And from that pattern came breath, came form, came you. Meditation is not escape. It is returning to the code that made you. Sacred geometry is not a trend. It is not aesthetic. It is conscious structure, a divine language that speaks directly to your subtle body. When you meditate with it, you are not visualizing. You are remembering what already lives inside you. If you're ready to go deeper into yantra practice, mantra resonance, or the blueprint of the subtle body, you're warmly invited to receive your personalized mantra or begin your journey through the Siddhic Blueprint. And in our next sacred transmission, we'll explore how to travel without moving using consciousness projection, the ancient yogic art of journeying beyond the body while remaining perfectly still. Until then, sit within the form, breathe through the light, and remember, you are the code you seek.